All right, welcome back to another episode of Basement Birds. Logan and Reid, and it's Sunday. We're recording early this week.
We are, yes. Sure
It's
are.
Friday for you. It's Friday when it comes out, but
Yeah. Friday for everyone listening. Sunday for us, though.
yeah. So how's your Sunday? How's your weekend going? There, Reid.
Weekend's going good. Got some hockey on later today. Looking forward to that. Should be good. It's been a little bit rainy outside, which is unfortunate, but so far so good.
Yeah, I woke up and there was large pieces of wood scattered throughout the yard
Oh.
from the storm last night. So that'll be my task this afternoon is to pick
up
that
sticks.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
But you have something you want to share
I do.
to kick us off this week. And
Yes.
you were pretty excited about it. You texted me about it when it happened. So
Yeah, so I was texting my brother, I think this was Friday. He was listening to the podcast, and we had our new book segment, and you shared about the great book, Who Moved My Cheese?
this is a fact.
Okay. My brother was listening to this. He texted me, and he said that he has read Who Moved My Cheese.
Stop it. Stop it right now. That is amazing.
I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, I'm dead serious. He had to read it for a communication class in college.
That is amazing.
So I asked him, I said, can we get a review of it? And he didn't give us much.
We should have had him on the pod. We should have had him on this week.
That would have been good. I should have thought about that. I don't know. He said it was honestly very silly, and he doesn't like books that use a weird metaphor for something like that. Just give him a real-life example. And he went then on to tell me that there may be a hard copy version back home in Wisconsin, where we grew up.
No, stop it. Stop
and I'm like,
it.
oh, I should have, Mom and Dad ship it out to me just for fun.
You should.
But then he said it's not worth my time because it's not a book worth reading.
No, but,
but
probably not. I mean,
I'm talking to my parents later today, and I'm gonna see if they can check to see if this book actually exists back home, and maybe I can get a picture of it just to prove that we have it.
get a picture and we'll post it on social media. That's what we'll have to do.
That's good. Okay, I will do my best to get a picture.
If you haven't followed us on Instagram, go
Yeah.
follow us, Basement Birds, and we'll keep standing by for an update. But
Yeah. Hopefully there is
I
one,
guess.
but
Well, prompting that, should we have segment number 2, installment number 2 of Silly Title Takedown?
sure. If you
I've
have one
got
ready,
the book ready to go.
okay.
I've got the
You
book.
sound awfully ready, so let's do it.
Oh no, I've had a few different books that I've been picking. Obviously, we're still going through.
You
a
got
whole
like
bunch
the
of
queue
books. We've
ready.
got some people coming over to take their pick today, but okay. So episode number 2, Silly Title Takedown, or I guess installment number 2.
Installment number 2,
last week,
yeah.
Who Moved My Cheese? Obviously, a fan favorite from the feedback that we've received. So we're gonna go with segment number 2.
Yeah.
And book number 2, the title is called Lord Hornblower.
What? Why does this sound familiar?
Hornblower.
Lord Hornblower. Can you
Yes.
give me a description of what is on the cover? It's a little bit fuzzy.
So it appears to be a man who is in some old-time war outfit. He's got the jacket with the tassels on the shoulder with the half-moon hat. And he's standing on the edge of a pier.
Okay.
And in the water is a boat full of people that is rowing away from the pier. And there's also a large, tall ship in the background in this area here. So there's the cover.
Okay.
For those of you watching on the video version, it's by C.S. Foster, Lord Hornblower.
This book's got to be so
C.S.
old if
Foster.
the author has a name like that.
This is true.
Like a CS.
It's
Lord Hornblower? Did I get that right?
Lord Hornblower. He C.S. Foster lived from 1899 to 1966, and he wrote many highly acclaimed novels, including the 11-volume Hornblower saga.
Oh, this is a series.
So it's an 11-volume saga.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, boy.
I could not tell you which number in the saga this one is.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's called Lord Hornblower in the Hornblower saga, so I imagine It'll have to be.
I feel like it could be number 1.
Oh no! Oh, here we go.
So
we've got Mr. Midshipman Hornblower, Lieutenant Hornblower, Hornblower and the Hotspur, Hornblower during the crisis, Hornblower and the Atropos. Atropos?
Definitely said that right.
Beat to quarters, Ship of the Line, Flying Colors, Commodore Hornblower, Lord Hornblower, the aforementioned, Admiral Hornblower in the West Indies. So,
okay,
that is the whole.
That's the whole series.
That's the whole series.
So this is what the 10th
My question
installment?
to you is, what is Lord Hornblower about? I mean, that some of those titles should have probably given you a pretty good hint.
So I mean, based on the titles, it sounds like it's about a guy who is part of some like a navy. And it sounds like his life as he, works his way through the different ranks of said navy. And
I mean,
based on the West Indies reference and the image on the front, the cover, it looks. I would think it would be like American Revolution, 1700s ish.
Right.
Like
just holding it up for the.
Or like
for
maybe
the
even
camera
earlier, like Columbus, like anywhere from like the 1400s or the 1600s, maybe.
Quite possibly.
I feel like I'm pretty close on that one.
I feel like you are.
I think I'm a lot closer than Who Moved My Cheese. That's for sure.
I think so. I think the cover's helping you out a lot here.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to read you the back of the book because there is no forward here. Weary of the war that has waged nearly his entire life, Hornblower finds himself assigned an especially dangerous and dubious new task: to rescue a man he knows to be a tyrant from the mutiny of his crew in the Bay of the Seine. Sure. This risky adventure, coinciding with reports that the tide of war may be turning, as Wellington has swept over the Persians? Pyrenees? Sure, yeah, Pyrenees.
Okay.
No, Pyrenees, and the Russians have reached the Rhine, propels Hornblower toward the heart of the French Empire, toward a fateful reunion with his old friends, and toward the harrowing but glorious conclusion of his own battle with Napoleon. So I feel like you're pretty close.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, Napoleon's definitely... Napoleon's the European guy.
Yeah.
Right, who actually wasn't that short, from what I understand. But...
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Kind of interesting. I saw Lord Hornblower.
Yeah.
And could not stop laughing. So
yeah, that is pretty good. Okay, well, I just found some Wikipedia articles about this. Lord Hornblower's first name is Horatio. So Horatio Hornblower.
That is one humdinger of a name right
He's
there.
He's in the British Royal Navy during the Napoleonic Wars, which were the early 1800s. Oh, there were films and a TV series about this, too.
What?
Wow, this C.S. Foster guy's legit.
I mean, he wrote 11 titles in the Hornblower saga.
Yeah, and there's some outside of the Hornblower saga. The first one was published in 1937, The Happy Return. And then
the
Last Encounter was 1967, which was a short story, which is the final chapter in the life of Horatio Hornblower. Wow, there is a full fictional biography of this guy. Wow.
Well, he has an 11-part series. I assume
all
incredible. Of that is, part of his biography, no?
Yeah. Wow.
So, I guess if you're looking for a new series, do we know, are you seeing if it's on like Audible or any sort of audiobook?
I don't know. I'm still on Wikipedia. Oh my gosh, what is this? Holy cow.
Lord Hornblower by C.S. Foster is today's silly title takedown. So, if you've read it, let us know. Let us know how it is, because I certainly didn't read it. No,
this is wild. There is a whole a massive Wikipedia page about this. This is like a very well-known series.
Is it really?
Yeah, someone Ernest Hemingway quoted as saying that he recommends Forster to everyone literate I know, and Winston Churchill said that he found Hornblower admirable.
What?
Yeah.
Is this in the book? Are these characters in the book that are saying this, or is this the actual people?
No, this is actual people. Like, this is under the legacy section on Wikipedia.
Wow.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I had no idea that Hornblower was so positive or so well known.
Yeah. Huh. C.S. Forster. Wow. He died in 1966.
I literally said that earlier, but yeah.
Did you? Oh. He died in
birthday
California.
was in the 1800s.
Oh, he had
1899.
He has a son named John Forster. He was an English
that's a
American
pretty
industrial
cool name.
engineer. Specialized in bicycle transportation engineering. He was the father of vehicular cycling.
What?
He's got a Wikipedia page too. What the heck?
This is ridiculous, dude. I didn't
What
know.
a great rabbit hole.
I think it's important to note here that I did little to no research on this guy before we started recording. So I just saw the silly title of this book and giggled.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this will be fun to talk about. So I'm glad that we picked Lord Hornblower. Holy cow.
Oh, yeah. His son was the guy that coined the term vehicular cycling, which is like the concept that when bikes are on the road, they behave like vehicles.
Oh.
And obey the same rules that like cars do.
Wow.
Oh, this is really interesting. What a great rabbit hole we just dove down.
Yeah, right? What the heck?
Oh, that's incredible.
insane.
Wow. All right.
Well,
That's
all right.
not at
Lord
all where I expected
Hornblower.
that segment to go. But
Lord
I'm all for it.
Hornblower by C.S. Foster.
Wow.
Go read it. Apparently,
yeah, I guess so.
it's
There's a lot behind it.
we should just start giving these books away because I'm never going to read it.
That'd be good. Yeah. If you want Lord Hornblower, let us know.
Let us know.
You
Maybe
have
we'll
to
give it away.
Cover shipping.
Yeah, right.
Oh man.
Well, yeah, that's interesting.
That is
Glad
pretty
we talked
good.
about that.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a lot more information than I thought we'd get out of that. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. I like it.
Well, in addition to not reading books, and wasting time in my life, I made a trip to the casino yesterday.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It was interesting.
The last I heard about the casino trip was when you FaceTimed me last night, and it appeared that you guys were lost in the parking garage.
So we went to the famous Harris Casino in Joliet,
The world famous.
and I'm not a gambler. Like
Yeah.
I don't go to the casino.
I would have no idea what I was doing at a casino.
Well, Harris, have you ever seen the movie The Accountant?
I've not, no.
Well, you should watch that because it's an excellent movie. But the casino is referenced in the movie Accountant.
Oh, really? Okay.
But anyway, we went there, and before yesterday, I've never played cards at a casino. Like I've only just played, at home or like with people that I know.
Sure.
But I've never played at like a real, table.
Is this thing on? Is this thing on water? It says it's a riverboat casino.
It is.
Is it like
right
an actual
on the river?
Oh wow! Is it like a boat or is it just like next to the river?
It's just it's next to the river. I
Oh,
think at
what?
one point it was a boat, but
Oh, I see where it is. Okay, I gotcha.
yeah. So that was pretty cool. I was up $20.
Nice.
Hot dog.
What games were you all playing?
I was just sticking to blackjack, so I was playing blackjack. We had
like
a couple
live
people.
dealers, or is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah. Live dealers. And we were playing at the table. We had a couple different people, but it was pretty
Sure.
crowded, so only two of us got to sit at the table, and then there was some crowding around that was happening. But we were sitting there, I'm going along as one does.
As one does.
Table
yeah.
minimum. I'm not doing anything crazy.
Sure.
We're at the lowest table that you go, like because there's
Okay.
different levels, at a casino. So
Yeah.
we're at the lowest level in terms of betting, right? Minimum
the college
$10.
student or college adjacent one.
Well, I wouldn't say that necessarily. I mean, I was by far the youngest person at the table, but
Okay.
I mean that's kind of besides the point.
Sure.
It's just the cheapest table, right?
Okay, I gotcha.
And so $10 minimum, $2,000 a hand maximum. So the maximum you can
Wait, what
bet,
was the minimum? Sorry.
$10.
Oh, okay.
So $10 a hand, whatever.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there, having a good time,
Yeah.
playing some hands. I'm doing okay, kind of winning some, losing some, not really up or down very much. But so we're there for a while, and then all of a sudden this guy rolls up to the table who is not in his right state of mind, clearly.
Oh, no.
And so he pulls out probably the most amount of $100 bills I've ever seen in my entire life. He throws down, I think he got $4,000 worth of chips. Like, because I don't know if you know how this works, because I learned this yesterday, but you can just give the dealer money and then he'll give you chips.
Okay.
Right? So he gives this guy 40 $100 bills. So
jeez,
$4,000.
Yeah.
He gives it to this person.
Yeah.
The 4,000 and the table maximum is $2,000. So
yeah,
that $4,000 is gone in two hands. It's $2,000 gone. Gone.
Did he win?
Unbelievable. No. He's gone. He lost. So he pulls out another $40 $100 bills, $4,000 more dollars.
What?
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
And so
you got to befriend him. He has money. He doesn't know what to do with it.
Well,
but...
and so and by the way, this dealer that we had,
yeah,
it was like his first time dealing like with actual people. Like he had he was not probation, but like a supervisor, like a mentor.
Oh, he was like in training.
Because he was in training.
Yeah,
it was his first
gotcha.
time dealing with people.
Sure.
So, I mean, this guy is super, like, he's shaking, like super nervous when he's dealing. And
the cards are
cutting
practically
and
falling out of his hands.
They kind of are.
Oh, jeez.
And so, I mean, this guy has to keep giving out all these chips, and the woman who is his supervisor, like trainer, was like, just give him $500 chips. So he was giving him each chip.
There's a chip that's worth
$500. There's chips that are worth $1,000, $10,000, $100,000.
My word.
So he's giving out $500 chips, right? He's giving this guy $500 chips. He bets $2,000, right? In the next hand, he gets 13, and so the way blackjack works is you want to get 21, right? You know how blackjack works.
Yeah, but you can't go over.
You can't go over, and so what does he do on 13? He doubles down, and so when you double down, you get one card, and you double your bet.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
You should never double down on 13.
No,
Ever.
that's off. Yeah.
You should never double down on 13. There's too many 10s and picture cards that'll bump you over.
Picture cards? Aren't they called face cards?
Picture cards, face cards, whatever. They're all the same.
The same difference. Fair enough.
So he doubles down on 13, but then the dealer goes over and busts, right? So he loses.
Oh, my gosh.
The dealer loses, and this guy wins $4,000. So he won back what he had lost.
Jeez.
And, I mean, this guy, he kept trying to raise the table limit, like over $2,000. He kept wanting to go to $3,000. It wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
My one friend that we were there with was sitting next to him, right?
Okay.
And so he was playing. And at one point, he had split the cards. So when you get if you get two sevens, you can split them and play two hands.
Okay, sure.
So he got two sevens.
Yeah.
He's playing the first hand, gets that done. Playing the second hand, he gets another 7. So he splits again. So now he's playing 3 hands at once.
Sure.
And so this guy who is sitting next to him, who's doing all these ridiculous bets, is trying to give my friend $500 chips to like double down.
Oh my gosh.
On his hand.
Sure.
And the casino was not having that. You can't.
You can't do that.
I think there's like a $15 max that you can give people or something at the low table.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So they weren't having that, and they kept trying to get him to go to the high limit room.
Yeah.
But I mean, this guy. First of all, I don't know who leaves the house with that many $100 bills, but it was absolutely insane.
$8,000 worth of $100 bills?
It was more than that. It was more than that, because then
insane.
before he left, he cashed out like another $2,000.
Jeez.
So he brought like $10,000 in cash.
At minimum $10,000.
And the worst part of this, I mean, yeah, he was inebriated. Okay, not making great decisions.
Yeah.
But he had a friend there that was with him.
Okay.
That was like standing behind him.
Yeah.
And he wasn't like encouraging the stupidity.
Sure.
But he wasn't stopping him from doing stupid things.
He wasn't not encouraging it.
Right.
I got you.
And so I don't know what was going on there, but
Jeez.
Everyone at the table was freaking out. And I mean, there was people there. They all had like the membership card. When you go there a lot, you get like a membership card or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And you can't like I don't even know what I'm trying to say. They were all freaking out, and they were like, this never happens. And this is my first time ever sitting at a table.
Yeah.
And this is going down.
And like, what was happening?
I'm like, this is stuff that I've seen on like online, like poster child betting too much on blackjack kind of thing. And so let this serve as a lesson, kids. When you go to the casino, know when to stop betting.
No.
And do not bet $10,000 on blackjack.
Yeah. Jeez, that's wild.
That's all I have to say about that.
The fact that he left the house with just $10,000 in his wallet, or presumably more.
He could have gone to the ATM too.
That's fair,
I don't know, but it was just, it was beyond me that this guy.
That's wild.
Had so much cash.
That is wild. Oh my gosh. Jeez.
So, I don't know, but I had a fun
time.
It was a good time.
And go back?
I would go back. Yeah.
Nice.
Especially I was up $20, so
that's fair. That always helps.
Yeah.
That always helps.
So anyway, we got time for odd news, and then it's time to head out. Would you like to go first this week?
Sure. I found a story. This is from my home state, and actually very close to my hometown. About a traffic delayed by a beer spill on a Wisconsin highway. This happened in Menominee Falls, Wisconsin, which is actually the town right next to the town that I grew up in.
Okay.
And I pretty much know exactly where this happened, which is great. So some of the northbound lanes on I-41 were closed because of a semi-truck tipped over and spilled cases of Miller High Life all over the highway. So they said that 2 lanes of traffic were closed for the cleanup operation, and they were telling drivers obviously seek an alternate route. But eventually it was cleared later in the afternoon, and they're still trying to figure out what caused the crash. But the police say that they do not believe alcohol to have been a factor aside from being a casualty of the crash. So besides the beer that was lost in the crash, there was no other alcohol treated or involved. And they said that the driver of the truck only had minor injuries, and there was another driver of another vehicle involved in the crash, but they were not injured. So everyone was okay, save for some cases of beer, which is definitely not something you see every day. But here's a traffic camera. Oh, I know exactly where this is. This is like 10 minutes from my house.
Oh boy.
There's a bridge in the background that I have ridden my bike across. I know exactly where this is. That's incredible.
That's what you call a close to home news story.
This story really hit close to home. It doesn't, look at that. It doesn't seem like the beer spilled all over the highway. The truck kind of tipped in the direction of the median. So it's just kind of a couple cases that have spilled out and have been contained by the concrete median on the highway. So not like beer flooding the highway or anything like that, which would have been hilarious. But I still thought that was pretty good because it was so close to home. And I'm like, I probably know where this is.
I feel like whenever trucks tip over, it's always something funny that spills out.
Oh,
you
it's
know what
never
I mean?
something regular.
I feel like didn't we talk about one time a truck full of money spilled out, and then the people were supposed to give it back? That was a whole bunch of
I feel like I've heard that.
Is what that was.
Yeah, it's always the most random thing that comes out of the truck. It's never something normal. Which I mean, I don't know. I don't know what something normal would be considered. When talking about stuff falling out of a truck, but.
I mean, when a beer truck spills over, I guess it'd be kind of weird if pies fell out of it or something.
That's true. That is true. That's true.
So
you got a point there.
Yeah. So that's kind of funny. But mine is a little different this week. So we I don't know how big of a person you are when it comes to flushing objects down the toilet. But
brutal segue.
Well, one of Britain's largest water companies said the most unusual items found in a sewer.
Oh man, this ought to be good.
Dora the Explorer and a Ken doll, and so that prompted a list. They released a list of the top 10 things found in the sewer in England.
Okay.
Top 10 weird and wacky things that have been incorrectly placed into the sewers. So I thought we could run through some of these right now.
All right.
Number 1. All right, maybe we'll count down from 10.
I would say we got to count down from 10.
Count down from 10. Number 10, car tires.
What?
Car tires. How does a car tire get into a sewer? I feel like that's something you see in a comic book or something.
It's got to be dumped through a storm drain or something, right?
Maybe. I mean, but how?
It ain't going down a toilet, that's for sure.
You can't flush that down a toilet.
No, that's a little large.
It actually seems a lot of these you can't flush down a toilet.
Oh, gosh.
So just wait till number 5. That's number 5 is kind of weird.
Okay.
Number 9, cutlery. So I guess if you're,
a knife? What?
A knife of some sort, or your knives are dull and you just gotta get rid of them or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't flush them down the toilet.
Yeah, and not that I really know how to safely dispose of a knife, but I wouldn't put it down a toilet.
This is true. Number 8, keys. Keys are found in the sewer.
That I feel like would be a little bit more reasonable because maybe you got a jacket on, keys fall out of your pockets, you don't notice, you flush, and then they're gone.
Yeah.
Still a very fluke thing to happen, but I feel a little bit more reasonable than a car tire or a knife.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, top 10 things that are weird and wacky that have been incorrectly placed in the sewer. So number 7 is wallets.
Wallets, okay. I feel the same
again,
thing
I can see that.
Keys, yeah.
Wallets, keys. Number 6 is glasses. I can see that as well. Number 6 is glasses.
Not as much as others, but yeah.
So this is, now, number 5, number 5 is a little different.
Okay.
Number 5 on the list of top 10 weird and wacky things that have been incorrectly put in the sewers is a chopped up bed frame.
What?
A chopped up bed frame.
How is that only 5?
How is that on the list? I mean, how many beds do you have to find?
How many pieces do you need to chop it into to put it down a toilet?
Well, I mean, there has to be another way.
Has to be.
To get it into the sewer, right?
Oh, gosh. That's what? A chopped up bed frame? That's insane.
That's number 5 on the list. That's
Lord.
Very strange.
Oh, Lord.
That is weird and wacky for sure.
Yeah.
Number 4, though, is a little bit more normal. That would be underwear.
Okay, yeah.
This is top 10 weird and wacky things that have been incorrectly placed in the sewer. Number 4 is underwear.
Okay.
Number 3 is false teeth. False teeth. There must be a lot of pairs of false teeth. And, I mean, those old people, man, you got to watch out.
Yeah, I guess that can kind of fall under the same category as, keys and wallet.
Yeah. I feel like there's been 2 categories here. There's things that actually fall down the toilet.
Yeah, and
then
that
other
absolutely
things
do
where
not.
it's kind of they're head scratchers. How does that get in the sewer?
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2 is very similar to number 5.
Oh, gosh.
This is pieces of a garden shed.
That's so specific.
I know. I don't know.
Pieces
How is that number 2?
A garden shed.
maybe this is just like things. Maybe there's not a lot of them. I guess I was thinking maybe this is the most found things in
I
the
guess
sewer.
it's just a list of weird things. Yeah.
Yeah, this is top 10 weird and wacky things that have been incorrectly put in the sewers.
I feel like a top 10 ranking for this isn't really necessary. This is just 10 things,
Yeah, this is just 10 things.
Yeah, the ranking's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah. So number 2 is Pieces of a Garden Shed. Number 1,
I don't even know
what we already prefaced at the beginning here. That would be toys.
Oh,
Toys found in the sewer.
Okay.
That is including a Dora the Explorer action figure.
Okay.
Which obviously went on quite an explorative adventure. That's literally what it says in the article.
So, yeah.
Dora the Explorer was exploring the sewers.
Oh, man.
In a Ken doll. So then
what a list.
The picture that goes with the article is the Ken doll. So what I'll do is I'm going to send you this link.
Oh, gosh.
I want you to click on the link and give me your thoughts on this photo.
Oh, Lord. What are you sending this on?
On
I see it.
Riverside. Yeah, there we go.
I see it. I forgot we have that. This is. I'm looking at the photo of the Ken doll.
Yeah.
No, I don't need reject conditional cookies. Oh my gosh, that thing! Holy cow!
That is a Ken doll that got pulled out of the sewer for sure.
Oh, that thing's been through it, dude.
We'll put the link in the description of the YouTube video, and if you're listening on Spotify, we'll figure out a place to put it. But it is quite the visual for sure.
Can we insert that photo on the video?
I think so.
Just through here? Can we do that?
I think so.
We have to upload it. How does that work?
You have to save it, I think, somehow.
Let me try this quick. Stand by. Keep everyone entertained.
Ken doll.
Kendall.png. Media. Upload. Downloads. Where is it? Where'd Ken doll go? Oh, you can only do videos. You can't do photos.
But you can insert it in the edit, I think.
Okay. We'll need to take a look at that. I will. I will take a look. Hopefully, there's a photo of a Ken doll above the screen right now.
Or you could look. You could look into the description in the YouTube video because Reid will be kind enough to put that link in there. So.
Maybe just do that because I won't be able to remember.
Will you be able to remember to put the link there? Probably not.
Probably not. 50-50 on that one.
Well, I'll be sure to remind you. So.
All right.
We're doing kind of a new thing now in terms of our YouTube channel, too. If you're not subscribed, I've been posting a little bit of longer clips just from each individual segment.
Yeah.
So you can see just your favorite segment, including Silly Title Takedown and Odd News, on the YouTube channel. So
I like that, though. That's fun.
Yeah, it's different, and I think hopefully it'll, help get us out there a little bit. So we're in addition to YouTube, though, we're on all sorts of social media platforms.
Yeah.
And Reid's going to tell you about those right now.
We're on Instagram and TikTok at Basement Birds, posting clips and all other fun content. And hopefully the photo of Who Moved My Cheese.
Who Moved My Cheese?
So.
Another cult favorite. Who Moved My Cheese?
Number one bestseller.
If you haven't heard last week's episode, it's number one bestseller from Spencer Johnson.
Yeah.
It's another episode in addition to Lord Hornblower today. So we've got Who Moved My Cheese and Lord Hornblower. And
boom.
It's the Silly Title Takedown right here on the Basement Birds podcast. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.